The premise of Gene Roddenberry's Star Trek is that technology, along with the discovery of alien life, will usher in an era of hope for humanity. It is a very positive message, but not realistic at all. I do love Star Trek, but its assumptions on the future are not likely. I don't think people will become as evolved as fans of the show would hope. I'll address the technology aspect first. In the show, replicators make unlimited food, medicine, and clothing. Humans have unlimited housing, and all their essential needs are covered. Money no longer is needed in this world. Rather than create a utopia, this would make people laze around and quit trying at life. All motivation would be lost. Consider that half of all lottery winners are dead within 2 years of getting their millions. The sudden loss of all responsibility turns people to drugs or extreme pursuits, like climbing Mount Everest. People with infinite food and medicine rarely seem to turn to the altruistic pursuit of science like the Star Trek world would have us believe. A case study I'd like to highlight is the actress Winona Ryder. She was a wealthy actress from her childhood roles. She had everything a person thinks they desire: wealth, beauty, fame, and for our purposes here, access to food, clothing, and the height of medical treatment. So why did she end up being caught multiple times shoplifting clothes? This is obviously a stupid mistake which endangered her career and easy life. She seems intelligent enough, so why make such a move? I think the answer lies in our genetics. Humans were made to compete and struggle. Whether that opposition was nature, predatory animals, or a violent tribe, we are all here because our ancestors were the ones that beat those obstacles. And often they did this in very violent and underhanded ways, such as stealing. Winona Ryder had it all covered before she even graduated high school. But where is the thrill in your life? When you already won the big video game, what makes you keep playing? People have to find new achievements within the game, or they just quit and move on to another. She was trying to unlock the achievement of celebrity shoplifter because it's very boring to have it all. Back to Star Trek. Why would anyone choose to spend their life at the console of a starship? They don't get paid, and there's no punishment for staying home. Most workers wouldn't show up to their jobs because their work is needed. Star Trek humans could stay at home and have a better adventure on the holodeck. The holodeck is a type of virtual reality where you can experience anything you want. Simply tell the computer to take you anywhere with anyone. Sex, power, wealth, everything is possible in the holodeck. People would be replicating drugs while being lost for months in that simulated pleasure world. Holodeck addiction would be the world's biggest problem. Even if replicators were not allowed to create drugs, and holodecks had time limits, people would find ways to illegally modify them. Middle-class people in the 21st century live better than kings in the 18th century. No king from a few centuries ago ever experienced central AC. Traveling to other cities took months of dangerous and uncomfortable travel. Having all fruits and vegetables at any time of the year was unheard of. They could never imagine a machine that makes ice to throw in your drink. My point in all this is that we are like a Star Trek culture when compared to people from the past. But notice that we haven't evolved to stoic Starfleet officers. We are actually far lazier and less active as a whole. That is because adversity strengthens you. Being able to order food on your phone as opposed to farming it yourself weakens you. Replicators and holodecks would breed a generation of people we would find beyond disgusting and lazy. It's hard to make predictions on what humanity will do once alien life is discovered. I'm talking about an advanced race of beings beyond our abilities, not some alien microorganisms. We know that when humans found civilizations across the sea, it didn't exactly bring an era of peace. I suppose a surge of unity happened, but England and Spain still experienced rapes and murders after the new world known as America was discovered. I could see an initial surge of love among humans, but would it really last for centuries? 9/11 caused a big surge of unity and patriotic pride in the US, but it really didn't even last a decade. Americans went back to robbing and killing each other within months. 9/11 has become passé. Wouldn't the shock of an alien race making contact with us eventually fade into the distance? Over time, Humans would just go back to business as usual.